Damn. Dude is the man. I'm talking like he dropped him, then made him tap. And I thought that Oliveira was the better striker overall, in my personal opinion. That was crazy. Round number 2 stoppage by Islam Makhachev in Abu Dhabi, UFC 280. I'm T Street Controversy with Fight View 360. We have a new 155-pound champion of the world. They've been saying this guy's been good for a long time, and I've been watching him, paying attention to the cards, but you really never know until these guys step up. So from my understanding, he is the protege of, there you go. And I was saying as I was watching this that, like, damn, Oliveira versus Khabib would be a great fight, you know, if it would have ever happened. But we have a clear-cut now UFC 155-pound champion, and now it makes things a little bit more exciting because, you know, Oliveira was on a hell of a fucking streak with Chandler. Didn't he choke out both Dustin and watch how he drop him? Bang! Boop! And he crumbled. And then down there he was asleep. Like he wasn't asleep. Put it this way. He was out of it. Went right down and then went into the arm triangle. Smothered him, mauling. But he went down gracefully is what I'm trying to say. But look, he got that tight.
That's the squeeze and the pressure.
He went down gracefully.
You know what's funny, too? You could see Khabib could barely contain the smile, even for the walkout for Islam.
Amazing moment. And of course, the late Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, not at all far from the minds of that team and fight fans around the world. He said famously before he passed, when Khabib leaves, Islam will arrive. The arrival is here in earnest. Islam Makhachev, now the hunted at 155 pounds.
I mean, I would want to see a rematch.
Charles Oliveira, ever
I'm
classy
cool.
in defeat.
I'm cool with a rematch. And I'm glad it wasn't no bullshit. You know, the Sean O'Malley fight was kind of, you know, it could have went either way with Peter Yan. TJ Dillashaw had a blown out shoulder. And you had Makhachev, you know, get a clear-cut, solid knockout.
2015, and again had a lot of expectations even then.
So let's listen to them announce the winner.
Reel off 10 in a row to set up this title fight, and he did not miss when the stakes were raised. One final time tonight, the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 16 seconds.
Very, very good striker.
Declare the winner by submission due to a head and arm choke, and new undisputed UFC
That Khabib strap him up.
champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the new undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
This thing's so heavy.
Islam, you said many years ago you would be the UFC champion. How good does it feel to finally accomplish this goal?
Oof, first of all, you see, I have to say, I always ask God, but He give me always more than what I ask. Alhamdulillah. And Abu Dhabi, thank you. I training so hard for this moment. All my life, when I was kids, I preparing for that moment. And I want to say thank you.
Islam, let's take a look at your work here. Charles Oliveira, as you expect, was on the pressure. He pulled guard in round 1, but in round 2, you had to stand with him. Is this what you expected from Oliveira? A very tough fight.
Yeah, I always think this is not gonna be easy fight.
I'm very impressed with his striking.
Warrior, you know, he always pushes opponent, but I know he gonna be
very
careful
impressed
about my wrestling skills. That's why he cannot me push too much.
What does it mean to you to submit the guy with the most submissions in UFC history?
I don't believe. I say this is my goal and Allah give me. Oh, And I just want to say, you see, this my belt for my coach, Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov. Many years ago, he told me, just training hard and you gonna be champion. And I want to give this belt. This is him and his father make me, I know.
Habib, talk to me about what Islam is. No, come here. Talk to me about what you're feeling right now in this moment, as you and Islam has always been together for him to become the champ.
Brother, all life was trained together. 22 years we was trained together. And the last couple of years, I told you guys, Islam Makhachev is the best fighter, not in lightweight. He's a pound for pound #1 fighter in right now, today. And you know, it's like what interesting, Charles Oliveira is #2 pound for pound, right? He finished Charles. Now is our plan. Fly all the way to Australia and fight in pound for pound king backyard with Volkanovski. Let's do it. We know we're gonna finish this guy.
Let's go, I'm ready.
Islam, you are now the lightweight champion of the world. Habib just said you want to fight Volkanovski. Volkanovski standing right here. Look at him.
Where this short guy, where?
Is there anything you want to say to the pound for pound best fighter in the world, Alexander Volkanovski?
I didn't see this short guy, bring him here.
Get Volkanovski in here.
There's a lot of fights that can be made for Islam at 155. Oh, here we go.
Hey, calm down, stay away. Hey, you will not get too close. Alexander, this guy said he wants to fight you in Australia. Defend his championship against you where you try to become a double champion. Are you down?
Let's do it. Hey, the lightweight on the line, pound for pound #1 on the line. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the new lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev and Alexander Volkanovski.
So I'm guessing it's already done.
I'm here with the former champion and the all-time leader in submissions, Charles Dubois Oliveira. Charles, talk to me about what you're feeling, what you felt in there with Islam Makhachev, and was it everything that you expected?
Fala pra gente o que você está sentindo agora, o que você sentiu lá, lutando contra o Islam Makhachev. Foi o que você esperava?
Olha, você já foi lutador, você sabe como que é. Tem dia que a gente tá aqui e não é o nosso melhor dia. Olha só, eu prometo pra todo mundo, eu vou buscar ele de volta.
You're a fighter, and you know exactly what it's like. Sometimes we're here and it's not our day. I promise you, I'm gonna get this back.
Charles, we don't doubt you for a second.
Don't dude look like Christopher Nolan, the movie director? Inception, the translator. Look at him.
The next thing look like for Charles Oliveira as you start to work yourself back to a championship?
Charles, a gente jamais vai duvidar de você. O que você fez para chegar aqui foi tremendo. O que seria o próximo passo na tua cabeça para seguir novamente esse caminho e voltar para cá?
Ei, Dana, ei, Hunt. Eu sempre aceitei lutas em qualquer lugar do mundo, com qualquer pessoa. Por favor, eu tenho que ser o próximo. Me dá minha próxima oportunidade. Não importa na onde vai ser, eu vou estar pronto.
Hey, Dana. Hey, Hunter. I've never denied a fight. I've always been there for you, no matter what. Give me another fight. I need to be the next guy. Give me the chance to be the next guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Charles Dubois Oliveira. Give him a hand.
Oh, he wants his rematch. He doesn't want them to, so it's looking like Makhachev versus Volkanovski. That's looking like that's the way they're going to go. Because Volkanovski is really nothing really more he can do at 145 anyway. And there's so many places. Like, for example, Makhachev versus Gaethje. Poirier's fighting Chandler November the 22nd. He can fight Chandler. He can fight any of those guys. So, it's not like Oliveira where there would be rematches of the top guys. Now, and then, whatever happens when Keikanha comes back, but he might be going to 170. Who knows? But overall, I'm happy that the 155-pound division has been shaken up a little bit. Disappointing in, the Yan versus O'Malley fight. I think that O'Malley did just enough to win, mostly because of the takedowns of Yan. While he did get them, he really wasn't able to really accomplish anything significant when he had O'Malley down. And as far as the co-feature or the co-main event, with Sterling versus TJ Dillashaw. Well, that was disappointing because TJ Dillashaw had a dislocated twice in the fight. And he said he had about 20 dislocations in camp since about April or so, and then he skipped out on the week's fight week events. Sheesh. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at T Street Controversy. Also, I'm a multi-time online champion on PlayStation 5 UFC 4 at T Street Controversy, or TST Controversy is my PSN. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See you guys later.